Oh, no, sir. We are not doing this. Or no, ma'am, we are not doing this because I am nobody's punching bag.
They're putting that energy out into this universe unnecessarily, and they have to live with that.
Welcome to a conversation between two friends.
This is Alice.
And I'm David.
And this is Truthfully Yours.
We are by no means experts or teachers, just speaking honestly within the bounds of friendship. If you found your way here, maybe there's something in that honesty meant for you too.
We invite you to lean in, and perhaps you'll recognize your own journey in ours.
Ever have a passive-aggressive friendship where it's hard to tell you're in a power dynamic? Where someone needs to make sure you know your place? This is a conversation about that friendship. And when you decide, no more. This is Truthfully Yours. Now here's Alice and David.
My old best friend from high school, we were in each other's weddings. And she was probably the most popular girl in school. ASB president, cheerleader, captain of all her sports teams, beautiful person. All the guys loved her. But the way that our dynamic worked, along with another third friend, there was a friendship, the three of us, is that she kind of had to be like the queen bee, like in that movie Mean Girls, you know? And we just let her because I think there were certain benefits that we were able to enjoy because we were so good friends with her. But at the same time, she would sometimes do things that did not feel good, where I wondered, like, I don't think this is normal, but I allowed it to happen. But in hindsight, I really wish I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
We went to the Tula Festival, and as we were getting back in the car, like, I was the last one to get back in the car within our group, and then she would accelerate. And I wasn't in the car. And then, I thought, okay, this is funny. Everybody had their haha moment. I'd catch up to the car.
Yikes.
Accelerate again. And at that point, that's like a dick move. That's a dick move because I think that is trying to establish
Dominance.
some type of power. Yes, dominance, right? Like,
It is, yeah.
like pissing on me. Yeah, there's something going on there, and I recognize that. So then you realize, oh, okay, this is a pattern of behavior. That's just one example this person would do. And she did it several times throughout high school and then after high school. But we still had mutual friends, like, there are high school reunions or when certain people were in town, they'd want to get together. And it was probably 10 years since I had talked to her. My friend who was in town said, hey, let's all get together. So we all got together. There was a group of like 6 of us. The only thing that she really wanted to talk about with me was like how I did what I did in my career in media. Like I rose very quickly. And she was asking about these things, but not in an inquisitive way where you could tell she was like happy for you. She did it in such a way that you could tell that she felt like I was not only undeserving, she did it in a way that was very mean-spirited. Like she wasn't happy for me at all.
And you just like intuitively picked up on that during your conversation with her.
I wasn't the only one who picked it up. Another friend of ours, the one who actually arranged this, and this wasn't the third best friend. This was, a mutual friend of ours who we were all good friends with. He's the one who picked it up. And so after she left, my friend was he felt so weird about it. And he was like, oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know she was going to be like that. And, it's very clear that she's very jealous of you because this person back then, from all appearances, looked like she had it all together. And she's always had a very nice life. But I think where she was in life in that moment didn't look so great, to her at least.
Interesting.
So the idea of somebody shining a little bit brighter was really hard for her because in that dynamic that we were in, there was only one star, and it was her. And the rest of us were to adorn that star. And then I just decided, I don't know why I need to be friends with this person. She does not really add any value to my life. And so what happened was I detached from her. I decided that my life was deserving of peace. It didn't deserve to be constantly under stress that this person was subjecting me to.
I think as a human being, we're all capable of having diva tendencies from time to time.
You're right.
And there's times when that's perfectly appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also times when it's not.
Yes.
A diva is someone that could put a leash around your neck and like make them feel good about themselves, right? Maybe that's the story they're telling me. Well, I'm the diva, so I get what I want. But yeah, and then also maybe borderline abusive behavior. Like for you, trying to climb in a car and then being like having it ripped away from you and then having to look stupid chasing after it.
Right.
And in those moments, like, I think it's so important to take a step back and say, you know what, even if people are laughing at me right now, like, and this takes a great deal of awareness, I'd rather be in the shoes I'm in than in the shoes they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Because that person's being a bully and they're being mean and they have to live with that. They're putting that energy out into this universe unnecessarily.
Right.
And for me, you know, if I have a friend who likes to take pictures of myself when I'm sleeping, like literally drooling tongue out and sending them to friends, like, to me, that's bullying behavior. I never consented to that. But in the same vein, whose shoes do I want to be in? I don't want to be the bully. Not if I can help it. I want to help. You can tell when someone comes at you with good intentions. They'll be like, hey, can I talk to you about something I've noticed? It's very calm, very soft, often, approach. And there's a level of respect that will like exist even if you hear them out and maybe fundamentally disagree with them.
I'll listen to what they have to say until the point they are so disrespectful, I'll just shut that down. Because what I realize is oftentimes people are looking for a punching bag for whatever angst that they have going on in their own life. And you just happen to be the person who's there in that moment, or you are that person has decided that they can punch down. And I feel like there have been so many times that people have done this to me that when it happens now, I'm like, oh no, sir, we are not doing this. Or no, ma'am, we are not doing this because I am nobody's punching bag.
It's when it becomes an attack. And, you know, like Taylor Swift says, people throw rocks at things to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's what it is, right?
Mm-hmm. You know, I just think about like certain people in my life that would do this to me. And what I don't like about it when I think about it is I think I was raised to literally be the ball in the analogy of being the bat and the ball. And so I think that that's normal.
Mm.
And it's not normal. It just is not normal.
It has been your normal.
It has been my normal because you know what? Conditioning is real. Like if you're a kid who's used to being, you know, put down a lot, then you're not going to have the best self-esteem, self-identity. And people can sniff that out. I mean, those are the kids who often get bullied in school, get bullied and taken advantage of in their social circles. They're a people pleaser. It's just not good. And so for me, what I've learned is I'm not that person anymore. I haven't been, but sometimes it does sneak through. But generally speaking, I don't feel like I am that person anymore. And people are so caught off guard when that power dynamic shifts. And they're so offended. They are so offended by this.
When I have someone that I perceive to be a friend come out of the woodworks and attack me, and similar to your story, you have someone who came out of the woodworks for you that said, oh, we're successful now. Like, you know, how can I, you know, rain on your parade? Like, understand that we all are capable of having those moments as human beings. And if we can just let it water off a duck's back, not let it bother me, not carry that weight with me. If it's feedback I need to understand and hear, yes, put the work in, do it. If it's clearly an attack based on obvious signs that come forward, water off a duck's back, baby.
Yeah.
And continue going on being your happy, shiny self, doing the work on yourself, being a force for good in the world, trying to help people when you can. I think it's fine we don't have to, even if someone's trying to make us seem like the other or the evil or the monster, we don't need to do that back. We're having a bad day, having a bad year. There is no one answer. So it's about finding all the little answers along the way. And I think that's the point of conversation.
Oh my God, David, that's such a beautiful way to end this. I love that so much. That is so good.
If you enjoyed today's conversation, subscribe to Truthfully Yours wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes weekly on Thursdays. We'd love for you to share this with someone who might need to hear it. For more about the show and Alice and David, visit truthfullyyours.com.